What is going on, my fellow gaming warriors? Tis the one. Call of Duty just hit an absolute low point. I mean, I say that, I feel like I say that every time, but I feel like this is literally an all-new low for Call of Duty and Activision. And Infinity Turd. Infinity Psych Ward. That's what I'm gonna call them now, Infinity Psych Ward. Because they have to be making these games in a psych ward now. Especially Infinity Ward, with all these doors, and I don't know, it's weird. But, I'm telling you, this is an all-new low for Call of Duty. The head of the Call of Duty shills, actually the two heads, but the main head being CharlieIntel, and then the other Dishonest Doug, ModernWarzone, they each just came out and bashed Call of Duty, like bashed it, like what we've all been saying for a while now, for years now. And look, I just want to show you right here what ModernWarzone, Dishonest Doug right here saying. Maybe I should call him Honest Doug, because he's being honest. In this tweet, he was being honest. It's so weird. It's really weird to see the Call of Duty shills be honest for once. Like that is how you know, like this year for Call of Duty has reached an all new low point, even worse than Vanguard. Just think about that. But this is what he said. I legitimately think if they added Verdansk or Rebirth Island back to Warzone 1, its player count would be much higher than Warzone 2 is currently. If this is true, it becomes even more obvious that reinventing the wheel that was Warzone 1 was a major mistake. 100%, and that's the problem with multiplayer. And I mean, he's gonna touch on that, him and CharlieIntel. But, like, why are you trying to change things that no one asked for you to change? Like, why? Why? Everyone is telling you that these changes you made are literally make no sense, and you continue to make changes. Not only do you double down, you God, it's frustrating to even talk about. Like, it's hard to get the words out sometimes, because like you all know what I mean out there. And look, I'm on COD 4 Remastered here. This is an old gameplay. I've had this for a while, but I've just been storing him up because I had a feeling that this Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2-year skip, I had a feeling that I was not going to be able to play it because of how bad it was going to be. And it turns out I was right. Again, I'm not claiming to be a genius, and I'm not claiming to be a prophet, but I'm just saying it's obvious. You got to start listening to the people who have been playing Call of Duty for years, because they have been right on everything. Whether that's me, or Blame Truth, or Forward to Thunder, or Nero Cinema, or all these guys. Like, you got to start listening, and I know a lot of you do, but some of you don't. Some of you listening right now you probably think like there's no problem. I don't know what they're talking about. Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2 skip is a good game. Like, no, it's not. You just got here. You came from Fortnite. Stop it. You have no talk. You have no discussion point. No talking point in this discussion at all. It's not even an argument. This game, Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2-year skip and Warzone 2, it's a complete debacle. Like, the games are objectively bad, and I say that all the time, but it's true. And I just want to go back now to CharlieIntel, what he said. Listen to what he says. Before I even get into this, I think it's kind of odd that both of them are tweeting at the same time. You know what I mean? They always do this, but yeah, let me just get right into CharlieIntel's tweet here. Warzone 1 was fun because it was new and tried to do something different in the BR space. I agree. Warzone 2 took all of that and threw it out to try to be a regular BR. A literal change for the sake of change. Wow. Hallelujah. What is going on? What is going on right now? Call of Duty is in such a bad state that CharlieIntel is saying this? A change for the sake of change. Now he's seeing what we're seeing. Like round of applause to CharlieIntel and to Infinity Psych Ward. Like, this is insanity. You have to try to make a game so bad that the people you pay and that you give benefits to speak well about your game, to speak good about it, are trashing the game. That is how bad the state of Call of Duty is right now. It is an utter failure. I have never seen a game get hyped so much and then fail and fall so badly. But let me get right into CharlieIntel. His next tweet here, kind of a little reply to his own. Warzone 1's player count obviously benefited from the influx of people at home because of lockdown then, but the game was still fresh and fun. Yeah, I'm so sick of hearing this whole the lockdown thing. Like, no, the game, Warzone 1, was popular not because of the lockdown. Was it more popular? Sure, maybe, because people were home more. But it still would have been just as popular, in my opinion, if even if we didn't have a lockdown, because the game was new. It was fresh and new and fun. You know, because it was different from all the other BRs. It wasn't like Blackout. I mean, I didn't hate Blackout, but the reason we prefer Warzone as Call of Duty players, or, you know, whatever, if you prefer whatever BR, but I would prefer Warzone, I mean, just because I'm familiar with the Call of Duty mechanics and all that, but also, I just find it more simple, and you get to choose your loadouts, you get to choose UAVs, you get to, it just feels, I don't know, I just like the Warzone setup because it set itself apart from all the other BRs, like he was saying, and I agree, and that's why I didn't like the Warzone 2 change. Like, why are you changing things? The reason why your Battle Royale game, Warzone 1, was doing well is because it was different from all the other BRs. And if you change it to be exactly like the other things, then you're gonna lose player count. And that's exactly what happened with multiplayer. Right after Black Ops 2, when Ghost came out, Advanced Warfare came out, and they started to copy all these other futuristic games. And yes, I'm gonna throw in Black Ops 3 into that lump. I don't care what the hell you all say. Black Ops 3 was not a good game. I don't care. It was a copycat. It was this microtransaction bulk. You know, they started to change things for literally no reason, for the sake of change. That is exactly why they changed things. They tried to copy games like Halo, what was that other game? Destiny at the time. But they were trying to change things at this time for the sake of change they were trying to copy all these games to be futuristic. Like, oh, yeah, look at these futuristic advanced movement jetpacks. This is awesome. Like, but me, I was sick to my stomach. I'm like, dude, what is Call of Duty becoming? And I was really afraid, truly afraid, that we were never gonna get a true Call of Duty after that. And since then, COD 4 Remastered has been the closest thing we've gotten to that. And it's basically just a copy and paste game with microtransactions. Because that was also in that era with the Infinite Warfare and the whole XO boost, you know, whatever you want to call it, the jetpack Call of Duties. I hated them. But it kind of ties in with CharlieIntel, what he's saying here. Maybe there should be a bigger focus on multiplayer, the mode that made Call of Duty, since Battle Royales are getting stale. You would think. I've been saying that for years. Like, personally, I don't care about Warzone. But, again, like, the thing that set it apart was that it was different from all the others. But he's right. I've been saying it for years. I feel like this is common sense. He's not a genius for saying this. Like, wow, you're just coming to this realization after, what, how many years now? 3, 4, almost 4 years now. You're just coming to this realization that maybe they should focus on multiplayer more, because that is what got Call of Duty on the map. And again, that was what set itself apart from all the other games, because it was new, it was different, it was just unmatched. Call of Duty was unmatched at that time. When we're talking 2012, Black Ops 2 and prior. From COD 4 to even before COD 4, and then through Black Ops 2, but after Black Ops 2, when Call of Duty Ghosts came, that's when things started to fall. But Modern Warzone, Dishonest Doug, I found it funny that he tweeted this. He's like, when CharlieIntel and I are both tweeting negative things about Call of Duty, you know, poo has hit the fan. and this random dude, I guess he's a casual Call of Duty fan, he tweets below him and he's like, I feel like y'all are the same exact person for some reason, just different accounts. It really is funny because now this is a casual player who probably doesn't even take Call of Duty seriously, but he recognizes that they say the exact same things. Is that not suspicious? Is that not fishy? That a casual Call of Duty fan who really doesn't even pay attention, he probably just sees Modern Warzone and CharlieIntel on their feed, and he thought they were the same person because they tweet the exact same things at the same exact time. Because they get friggin' paid by Activision to spread BS, to spread lies about the game. But here, they're being honest, which is like, I mean, this must be a full moon. This must be like a solar eclipse day or something. Like, someone let me know if something crazy is going on in the world right now. Because this is insane. This is absolute insanity that this is going on right now. Like, you have Dishonest Doug and CharlieIntel, the head of the Call of Duty shills, talking trash about your game. Like, what is going on? What is going on, guys? This is an absolute new low point for Call of Duty. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Comment what you guys think about this. Like, do you agree? Like, this has got to be the lowest point that Call of Duty has ever gotten to. When the Call of Duty shills, the heads of the Call of Duty shills are speaking out against it. They're trashing the game, and they're trashing the people who are giving them benefits. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, subscribe if you're new. If you haven't yet, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys for that. And also drop a like on the video. And yeah, I'm a Shashalo. There's been one.